When you build your body, you also build your confidence. And how do you do that? Well, the stronger you get on a physical level, the stronger you get on a mental level, and the more that you can commit to yourself on an emotional level, you will build confidence. And when you are a confident person, you act better as a leader, you act better as a person, and you offer more to society. That's essentially why people go to the gym and why they commit to their health, why they do all of the work that they don't necessarily want to do, but they do it because ultimately they are trying to be a better leader. And if it is that you're leading your family, you're leading your relationship, you're leading a team at work, maybe you're just leading your own life. The reason why you can lead yourself better is because you're taking care of yourself. You are keeping the promises that you have made to yourself and then to others. And that is essentially what leadership is. It is showing up consistently so that people can rely on you, they can depend on you, you have the skills, you have the traits, and you know ultimately where your strengths and your weaknesses are, and you harp on your strengths and you work on your weaknesses. That is exactly what leadership is. And then you drive people forward. You don't hold anyone back. Leaders are the ones who drive people forward. And too often people think that they are a leader, but they're not, because all they do is they boss people. The difference between a leader and a boss is a boss will tell you what to do. They will make sure that you're the one that's at fault. They'll blame you for everything. Leaders take responsibility. Leaders are the ones that have the solutions. Leaders are the ones that either lead from the front and they lead from the back. They know how to do everything. They solve problems, right? They have solutions. They think about a problem and they try to work around it. They are still compassionate. They aren't completely oblivious to the fact that things are difficult. They know that there is going to be struggle. They know that there is going to be hardship. They know that there's going to be obstacles in the way. But they are willing to attack these. They are willing to take action towards these. And if you are someone that you're in a leadership role, but you're not doing this, then you are causing a disservice to people. You're going to be causing a disservice to yourself. And if you're going to be a leader, you first have to lead you. You are the very first person that you lead. Then you can go and lead anyone else, whether it's your friends, your family, whoever. Leaders understand. They understand that ultimately what it takes is for them to be at a higher level in their emotions, a higher level in terms of their responsibilities, a higher level in all aspects of their life. That's essentially what leadership is. But people doubt themselves. They doubt themselves. They don't doubt their ability. They don't even know if they could lead. Now, if it really came down to it, if it truly came down to a time where you had to lead people, you know what it would take. You know the characteristics. You know the traits. But are you willing to put in the work to actually develop these? That's ultimately what it comes down to. Leaders put in the work every day. Whenever there is a challenge, whenever there is an obstacle that they need to face, what they do is they step back and they look at it. They look at it from a wider point of view, not just being down and in it, but also out and wide. What is it all about? And they know how to then execute. So if you are a leader, but you don't know how to execute, you're not a leader because you're not executing anything. So what you're doing is you're probably just soldiering on, and that doesn't help anybody. If you are going to look at what it's truly required, right? Leaders take responsibility. What area in your life can you take responsibility in? And truly take responsibility, like own it. I'm talking about really, really, really own it, like own it. Then the next thing is, what problem are you facing or do you see that you can come up with a solution for? It might not be the best and ultimate solution, but can you actually approach a problem with a solution? Not just harp on the problem, make it bigger, right? I'm talking about seriously think of a problem that's going on for you or anyone around you and then come up with a solution, because that's what leaders do. They come up with solutions. Then you're going to think of a direction that's maybe not actually going forward. Maybe your direction is actually going backwards. Maybe it's with someone in your life. Maybe it is in your job. Look at the direction that it's going. Most of the time, people are either stagnant or they're reversing. They're actually regressing. If you are looking to become a leader, look at the direction and think about an action that you can take to make that direction go forward. It has to go forward. It cannot go any other direction. Even if it is creeping forward, even if it is just by inches, it doesn't matter. Think of an action that's going to drive you forward. If it's in your health, if it's in your relationship, if it's in your job, it doesn't matter. One action that's going to lead you forward. That is going to be the absolute key for you to improve who you are. And if you want to be a leader, which honestly, every single person is a leader. They lead their own self. They lead their own life. They just don't act like it. When you start acting like a leader to your own life, then you can actually go out there and help others and do more for others. That is going to be the difference. Don't be a boss. No one likes the boss. No one likes it when someone has to tell them what to do and there's no emotion, there's no compassion, there's no empathy. It's just basically just throwing tasks at them. No one likes that person. Be a damn leader. Be a leader for yourself, be a leader for others, and start making a difference.